I guess they didn't like me talking about CBD and hemp products, huh? Ah, the games. But it's always my internet. It's always my fault, right? All these problems that we've had, it's always my fault. But it's amazing. Unbelievable. Ah, gotta love YouTube. Gotta love the games. Control. We're gonna control everything that's being done. So, uh, so once again, if we have issues moving forward, on Friday, 3/26/21, the appeals court ruled bump stocks are not machine guns. No kidding. Well, that's good because they're not. Uh, I know. I knew I was. You know what? I knew I was going to piss off the powers that be today. I knew I was going to. Um, but what are you going to do? So anyway, just a reminder once again, if we have an issue with the stream, that I will get right back on. So please look for me. Again, you may not get notification that I'm back. So, that's another way to control what is being put out there. It's amazing how that works as well. But yeah, good times. Good old YouTube. Oh, gotta love them. Gotta love YouTube. So, again, just want to remind please also be decent in the chat. No nastiness, please. And just, you know, let's be decent to each other and have a good rest of our chat here. But yeah, well, and that's the thing. When they cut you off like that, it was just like literally I was talking about the CBD and hemp products, and then bam, just like that, they cut me off. So, but yeah, gotta love them. I'm gonna tell you what, guys. Hey, Hurricane Rip. What did you say wrong? Now you can't win with YouTube. I wonder if Biden's watching. I was talking about CBD and hemp products, and that I saw them on my website. Imagine that. I know it's terrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Ay, ay, ay. Just the games. It gets really old. And they say, oh, well, go to this platform, go to that platform. At the end of the day, guys, if they decide, like, what was the one platform that a lot of people were going to? And so, oh, yeah, go to this platform. You can say whatever you want. You can put up videos you want. And then they shut that platform down, too. So it doesn't really matter. I think there's a better reach with YouTube, you know, but it's walking a fine line. And the thing, I'm not, I'm never going to tell you what you should or should not do. You can do whatever you want to do. See, that's the beauty of free will and free choice. Parlor was shut down. Yep. Okay. Yep. You're right. Um, the problem that I really am seeing is, hey, Brandon, remember when you could smoke in places like Pizza Hut? They and other business had non-smoking sections. Except to see something similar soon regarding people who have gotten the jab. Segregation is coming. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise. I'd rather be with the people that haven't got it anyway. But thank you very much for the donation, and thank you for the thank you for the statement as well. Yeah, it is amazing to me, how they're spinning things. They're great. They're really, really good with propaganda. Okay. And then as soon as if it's something that you don't agree with, and if you're vocal about not agreeing with it, well, then you're a conspiracy theorist. You're paranoid, you're delusional, you're an anti, the V, right? You're an anti-V person. Um, how about I am a common sense person and I think for myself and I realize that there's a manipulation going on? What about those things? You know, and because I speak about that, you know, it is unbelievable. But you watch, guys, what's going on, and I can't. You look at the different countries around the world that are doing that same thing that now New York wants to do, right? With their pass, you're showing your papers, all right? It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And I don't get it. And what really bothers me is so many people are just going, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do whatever you say. You know, my stepson Josh, my oldest boy, he's 25. 25 now. Oh my God, I still can't believe he's 25. But anyway, he's 25. And, you know, when I had spoken to him about it, he was like, yeah, I just want things to go back to normal, so I'll get it. Hey, William Smith. Let's see. I read that some universities are requiring the cocktail to go back on campus. What is your daughter going to do? Great question. The only one that I've heard so far is that's making it mandatory to go back to school in the fall is Rutgers University. The school that my daughter is at right now, they're not making it mandatory. If they make it mandatory, they're opening themselves up for lawsuits, to be honest with you. And I'm sure that Rutgers is going to be looking at lawsuits as well, as they should be. Because who is any place like that? You're paying ridiculous amounts of money to go there, number one. Ridiculous amounts of money to go there. And then for them to dictate to you what you have to do to your own body to be able to go there, that's wrong. I'm sorry. That is 100% wrong. And I'm always going to fight that. Even, I'm going to tell you what, even if I was 100% for it, which we all know that I'm not, but let's say I was 100% for what's going on, I would still respect people's rights that don't want to do it. This is the problem that I have. This is a real problem that I have. If you want to do it, go do it. Who gives a crap? You know what? I don't care. If you want to do it, go do it. But because I don't, I'm the bad guy. I'm the problem. How is that even possible? How is that mindset even there? How is that mindset even there? It doesn't make any kind of sense to me. Again, do whatever you want to do, okay? If you want to tap dance through the tulips in a tutu, let's make it a pink tutu, because why not, right? Do it. Who cares? But I'm not joining you. I just don't know. Hey, South Colorado Stetter. Thank you very much for the donation, man. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know, but yeah, it's just the stuff that's going on, the stuff that we're being subjected to, the manipulation, the bullying, the, you know, permission that they're, I mean, when the CDC says that, oh yeah, if you get this, now you can go ahead and spend time with your family. Well, guess what? I've spent time with my family the whole time that this nonsense has gone on. You guys have seen my niece has been here, my great nephews have been here. You know, she hasn't gotten it. They haven't gotten it. You know, I haven't, you know, I haven't changed anything. I haven't done anything different than I've done right along. Right along. Okay. If you are healthy, if you're, you know, have a immune system that is not compromised, the chances are, if you do get it, again, 99.5% for my age group. Okay. If you're a compromised person, if you have a lot of health issues, if you are more, if you are morbidly obese, if you have cancer, you know, if you have something that's really beating down your immune system, the chances, yeah, pink tutu and a Speedo. That's right. There you go. um, that's not even a pretty image in my head, just so you know. Um, but yeah, I can see the boys on both sides of that. That would not be pretty. But anyway, I digress. Um, but yeah, it's just you know, this whole thing is just, it's amazing to me, and it's amazing to me that people are okay with it, that it's okay. Hey, South Colorado Stetter, thank you again for the donation. I do appreciate, man. It's very, very nice. Very nice of you. Thank you. Hold on a second. I just got home from Tennessee because family got married, was with family for a week. Yeah, exactly. And as you should. Hey, Freddie left you. Wonder if the Acceler Pass will be required for New York State Fairgrounds to participate in activities. like the car show and Syracuse Nationals. Screw them. Yeah, you know what? Like I said again, that's going to be, if they try to limit you what you can and cannot do, because if you take it or you don't take it, okay, they're losing money, because a lot of hard working people are going to go, no, I'm not playing this game. I'm not going to comply. I'm not going to do it so that I can do what you're going to give. And again, they're going to give you permission to do what you have the right to do anyway. Do you understand that? I hope you guys get that, because I'm really just like, I feel like beating my head against a wall. They're allowing us to have permission to do what we should do anyway, which we have the free will to make a choice to do. I'm going to tell you right now, everybody watching the stream, every single last one of you, myself included, guess what? We're all going to die. We're all going to die. Every one of us. So do I live my life in fear all the time? And oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh, I'm so scared. I better hide, and I better not do anything. I won't go anywhere and stuff. I'm going to tell you what, since this whole thing went down, I have went on vacation. I went on vacation in January. You guys know that. I was in South Carolina at Myrtle Beach, right? I made another trip someplace else to a buddy's bug out location, you know. Prep Your Stead, thank you very much for the donation, man. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. But again, I'm not going to stop living my life. And I'm going to give you a great example of something here. Okay? And I'm going to use my own family as a barometer for this, my own family. So Heather and I went on vacation. Now, Heather also, besides that vacation we went on, which her boyfriend came with us, hey, Homestead homeboy, I never thought that I would see this kind of crap in my lifetime. You know what, man? Me neither. Me neither. So Heather went to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Then she went over to Philadelphia, where her boyfriend's family was. They did that right around Christmas time. All right. And then she was also someplace else recently. She went someplace else with her boyfriend on vacation again. Now, so she's going and doing what she's going to do. She's living her life. She's not living in fear. And she's also not getting the, okay. Myself doing the same thing. I'm going to go where I want to go. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm not going to have somebody dictate to me what I can and cannot do. Now, my ex-wife, her mom, stepfather, and my son, Eddie, they've hidden in the house for the last year. They have the groceries delivered, because you can order from Wegmans online, and they'll drop off the groceries. We have gone over there. They would not let me in the house because I would not wear a mask. Heather was allowed to go in if she had her mask on, and they had their mask on the whole time and never took it off. When I tried to give my son a hug, he wouldn't give me a hug because I have him living in such fear because, oh, you're not wearing a mask. I haven't been sick. I haven't been sick in over a year. So, come on. I'm going to tell you what, I take my vitamins every day. I think I'm in pretty reasonable shape. I mean, I'm a little fat, obviously, but I'm getting there on that one too. This is insanity. Living your life in fear is not living. I'm going to tell you that right now. You have to continue to live your life. Ed, we the people need to add freedom of health to the Constitution. Yeah, no kidding. Options of what you want to do as well. Pay attention to the ICJ because extremely low water levels in Lake Ontario and the St. Lawrence River. They are destroying businesses and fun for this season. Yeah, it's very bizarre overall what they're doing, and it's being done on purpose. They're scaring people. They're not letting people go live their lives and make them free choices to do what you want. I mean, when they say, oh, you can't, gatherings, large gatherings, because, oh my God, those are hot spots and all these people are going to get sick. Now, again, that's a chance you take. You take that chance every year. All these years that we've had the flu come out every year. And every year, like 60,000 people die of the flu every single year. Not this year, of course. Not this year, because the flu doesn't exist anymore. But that's, But every year this has gone on, right? Who dies? The weak, the compromised, anybody with a lot of health issues. Those are the ones that usually die from the flu. Other people, I've had the flu so bad, I've been down in bed sick for 2 weeks. Felt like I wanted to die. Okay. And it sucked and it's no fun. Last time I got sick, that's what I had. I had a flu. It absolutely felt like crap. Couldn't stand it. I hate that. Okay. But it makes you stronger if you get sick, you build up your natural immunity to whatever sickness is out there, and you're in better shape for it in the long run. Guys, we're back up to 1175 in the chat. We're at 395 on the thumbs up. If you have not shot a thumbs up yet, please shoot a thumbs up to show support for the channel, and I thank you for that ahead of time. Also, again, it really does help with the algorithm, so the more interaction that we have, the better it is for the channel. So I thank you for that reason as well. So if you would shoot that thumbs up that way as well, I would appreciate that. It really does help. And of course, the third reason is I do like to see a lot of thumbs up because it's a little game I like to play. I like to see where we can go as far as the thumbs up goes. Okay. Also, again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well. Okay, so let's do this real quick because now it's already 8:45. Time goes by fast. It goes real fast. So anyway, we had a rainy, cloudy, windy, wet day today. What do you guys think the egg count was today? Let's do that. Let's see what you guys think the egg count was today. Give you guys a minute here to get your guesses. Okay, let you guys give your... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you the first right answer that I saw. If you guys had the same exact guess as Nevermore, with 10 eggs, that's where we were at today. We had 10 eggs today. Thick Neck did not lay an egg today. I will say that too. She did not lay today, but we still ended up with 10, which was pretty good. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. They're nice and steady. They're doing really, really well. So, yeah, they're definitely, and it's funny because we're really not into the great weather yet, and they've been laying pretty steadily. So, yeah, they're fun. Like I said, those other birds on the other side, they're going out there soon. We got, like, this week we got some cold days coming this week, so I'm going to give the new baby chicks another week inside, just because I don't want to take a chance, and give them another week inside, and then they're going to be going out in the other half. Then the other 5 that I have in there, they're going to get a couple more weeks beyond that. So, oh, a kitty sighting. All right, we can do that real quick. Hold on. As always, right there, Mr. Max. I got nobody else in here other than puppies, and there's, like, Hella is right here, and then the other 2 should be right over there. So, the Epic Times reported no surge in COVID. Hold on a second. In 2 weeks after mask mandate was lifted in Texas. Here's what I find interesting as well. Okay. Now they're talking about, because everything is reopening, right? Everything is reopening. You have people they're opening up the different states and stuff like that, dropping the mandate that you have to have that on. Excuse me. And so they're doing that, but yet at the same time, they're like, pushing that envelope. Oh, the numbers are rising. Oh, the numbers are rising. We got to be careful. We may have to do another shutdown. The numbers are rising. But again, I believe the whole thing, again, is a propaganda smear campaign to scare you into submission to do as you're told, and it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy, in my opinion, giving you my opinion. So just make sure I'm very clear on that. So I'm not going against what the CDC or any of those other yahoos say, or the doctor's recommendations. I'm just giving you my opinion. That's it. So, craziness though. But like I said, I never thought I would see what's going on in this country today. Just so many people living in fear. It's sad. It really, realistically, it is so sad because so many people are so caught in and they believe absolutely everything that they are told. They believe everything. They don't question anything. And I mean, I'm a big believer in you question everything. I think you should always question everything because, you just never know. You just never know. So, rising due to untested folks coming from other countries. Yeah. Well, and here's the other, here's a problem that I have with that too. If this is supposedly the most deadly thing going that we've had, and oh my God, we got to be really scared and we need to be fearful. Why wouldn't you shut down the borders completely? Why would you not stop all international air travel if you're trying to actually curb and stop things from happening? The most ridiculous thing that I have seen, the most ridiculous thing that I've seen. Hold on, I'll tell you in 1 second. Al Gibson, fear is a great way to break the mind. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can scare enough people into believing it, if you tell a lie enough, it becomes the truth. Remember that. And that's what they do. But thank you very much for the donation as well. I do appreciate that. So here's the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen in my life. Okay. And explain this to me. So you're at the airport, you're getting ready to go fly in your flight to wherever you're going to go. You better social distance, got to be 6 feet apart. So everybody's 6 feet apart. You're in line. You're all masked up. You're doing as you're told. You're being a good sheep, and you're going through and, and doing all that, right? Then you get on the plane, and everybody's jammed up together in the plane. Does that make any kind of sense at all? You're in a tin can. No escape. All kinds of people. Explain to me how that works. Thick Neck Staycation Fund. Oh my God, that's funny. Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's got to be warmer for her to lay. She does not, she chooses, she's like, yep, not happening. I've actually talked to some other people that have had the Easter eggers as well. And they have told me that, like, if it's cold, they don't lay at all. So, yeah. But, okay, so here's a question that I have for everybody. And I just find this fascinating that nobody else has really discussed this topic because I think that it's something that you should look into, I think. Biden. All his life, his eyes have been what color? Blue, right? His whole life, his eyes have been blue. What color are they now? Now they're black. So explain to me how that happens. My eyes are brown. My eyes have been brown my whole life. They have not changed. They have not changed color. Nobody that I know of, their eyes have not changed color. And so I had somebody said, well, maybe he's wearing contacts. Well, why would he wear black contacts? Does that make any kind of sense if you have blue eyes? So explain to me how that's possible. Is it really him? Okay, let's think about that. Interesting thought. Just putting it out there. Something to think about, something to ponder. Not saying anything. I'm just curious how an individual can have blue eyes their whole life and now their eyes are black. Something very strange. So, well, I just mentioned that to someone and they still don't get it. Yeah, I mean, I just nothing. I'm going to tell you what. Nothing will surprise me. Nothing would surprise me with our society today. Oh, I got to show you guys real quick. Hold on. Miss Molly. Come on. She's such a cutie. She's a I'll tell you what this freaking lunatic cat will do to me. If she's in a house at night and I go to bed and she decides that she wants to go out, she'll jump up on the bed. She walks up one side of me, walks around my head, will stick her face right here, right on my face, then go out and go by the door. If I don't get up immediately and go let her out, she will repeat that process as many times as necessary until I get up and let her out. So yeah, that's the game that she plays. Right? Little Miss Molly. She drives me nuts with that. I just like, because she won't stop. It's just like Abel and Gelko. they will cry and cry and cry and cry until I get up and I absolutely let them out. So, yeah. It happened to my son like that from day. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I want to see what this lady said here. Jen Boyle said it happened to my son because of meds for days and days. That's an interesting thought. Never seen that happen before. So, hey, Asif, black eye side effect of the. I don't know. I don't know. That's you never know. But thank you very much for the donation. Hey, Deneen, they have a double. That's why the eye color. Love you, Ed. Just came in anyway. Thoughts on the Suez Canal trouble we're facing? Okay, let's talk about that a little bit more too. So they got 2 tugboats right now heading for the Suez Canal to try to help get that ship unstuck. And this is what the latest information was what they're saying. If they can't, which could still take another week for them to get on, to get it unstuck if they can. If that doesn't work, then they're going to have to unload the cargo off the ship to make it lighter so that it'll float easier so they can get it loose, which again will take weeks. Okay. There's a tremendous amount of ships already backed up. $9 billion a day is what it's costing in lost goods and stuff like that, which that cost, of course, will trickle down to the rest of us. So thank God, those of you that got your $1,400 and your $600 before that, thank goodness you got that, because that'll make a big difference. They've decided to start offloading it. Gene Blair just said. Oh, they did decide to start offloading it? Yeah, but they're saying that can take weeks. So think about the delay in goods coming. How long is that going to take? How long is it going to take for them to get it cleared? Everything's going to go up. Price of gas is going to go up because the crude oil is not being able to be shipped to where it needs to be shipped, and everything else. So EV3 Dale said, I filled my 5-gallon gas cans today. I'm going to tell you what, I keep mine full at all times. Actually, I'm almost up to my rotation month. April starts my rotation month. So I will use up all my gas that I got 6 months ago first, in the car and whatever and stuff like that. And, but yeah, it's absolutely crazy. No, I haven't gotten mine yet either. I know a lot of people got theirs right away. A lot of people, a lot of people that have had direct deposit, they've gotten their stimulus checks already. I have my stuff mailed to me. I keep getting this stuff all the time. Well, if you do this, where we take it directly from your checking account, I'm not giving anybody permission to take it directly from my checking account ever. No, that's never going to happen. But Joe Biden squints more than Clint Eastwood ever did. Well, because he's trying to read the teleprompter, because that's what tells him what to say. That's why he's squinting. Do you pressure can? I do. Lee, thank you very much for that question. I do have a pressure canner. I normally water bath can. That's what I normally do. So, but no, if I was gonna, with vegetables and stuff like that, I'm gonna water bath can. If I was going to do meat, I would definitely do the pressure canner. So I do have both options. I have not pressure cooked meat yet. So I just stick with doing water bath canning for right now. And I was talking to Becky today, and we were planting more seeds today. And I said, you better be ready to do some canning this year. She goes, oh, I'm ready. She goes, now that I got the stove and the stove is hooked up, and I think you guys know that we got her propane stove hooked up. She said, I'll be ready to go. I said, okay. So, yeah, I'll tell you what. Do you think the Evergreen ship was sabotaged to put more strain on the economy? It would not surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. There's been a lot of speculation that it was done on purpose. I wasn't there. I wasn't on a ship. So I can't for certainty say, yes, 100% they did it on purpose. It would not shock me to put more pressure on the economy. When you have 12% of trade travels through the Suez Canal, and now that's blocked off and you can't use it, that makes a big difference. I think people don't understand this either. Recently, think about this, guys. Recently, we had one of our ships, warships, went through the Suez Canal to get out there as a show of force. Yeah, here we are. We can be in the Persian Gulf and do what we want to do. But if we're blocked and can't get in there, how does that help? So something to think about. Something to think about. It could have been hacked. There could have, it could have been taken over. I mean, there's a lot of speculation of what was done. Is a very real possibility that it was done on purpose. Absolutely. Would not shock me in the least. So don't water bath veggies. Pressure can is always better. Either one, actually, to be honest with you, works. You can do it either way you want to, whatever you're comfortable with. Like I said, a lot of stuff I just water bath can because it's easier. Pressure canning, you can have a lot of issues with pressure canning, which a lot of people don't know. If you do pressure canning wrong, it can be a really dangerous thing. Hey, Timothy, I hate, hold on a second. I hate to say it because I don't like the man, but I honestly feel bad for Biden because you can tell he has no clue what's going on. You know what? I can't disagree with you on that. You do have to feel sorry for him. He's being manipulated. He's a puppet, in my opinion. Again, just putting that out there. It's my opinion. Yeah, he looks like he's lost. You got to remember, cognitively, as we get older, we mentally decline. It's a fact. It happens to everybody. I mean, my mom will sit there and tell you. I mean, mom is the same age as Biden. She's 77 years old. She'll say to me, she goes, man, I'm not as sharp as I was, and I'm not, I don't have the energy or stamina that I used to have. But mom gets around pretty good. I give mom that. She don't screw around. She likes to do her thing, and she likes to be moving. So, it's but yeah, it's at that age, I running a free world, technically free world, it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. And then the other options behind that are even scarier, to be honest with you. Maybe that's why it was blocked, the Suez Canal, to stop the military ships from the U.S. Hold on a second. Not to hurt trade, but the military strategy. Think about it. You know what? And that was from Prepper Brian Keith. Yeah, you know what? Could be. But and also, if you hurt the world economy on top of it, it puts a bite in a lot of people's wallet. So absolutely, it's we don't know. Realistically, we don't know. We just we continue to hope that it's not. I would hate to think that it was done on purpose, but it would not shock me. I will put it that way. Yeah, the Needy Homestead has great canning videos. Absolutely, she does over there. I had never heard of that channel, to be honest with you, because I'm not always going to be honest. I had never heard of them before the tragedy struck that family. And, it was a terrible, terrible thing. And, and it was wonderful to see the prepper community stand up. And I know that a lot of you guys went over and donated. I went over and donated myself because I couldn't even imagine being in that situation and what their medical bills are going to be. Her and her 2 children. So yeah, it's just that was a very, very bad situation, and it was really nice to see the prepper community and the off-grid community step up like they did and support that family. So, but yeah, it's but yeah, there's a lot of channels out there that a lot of people that's their whole channel is about canning, preserving and stuff like that, which is great. I think is absolutely great. So there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. How many people died from the flu this last year and made it to the flu death statistics? 0, all from the virus. Yeah, again, it's in my opinion, there's been a lot of manipulation done. When you have, and look at the numbers and see if I'm telling the truth or not. When you have a decrease in people dying from heart disease, but that's very skeptical in my opinion, because that's really not going to change. You're still going to have, that's pretty much been steady, the number of people dying of heart disease and stuff like that, but not this last year. So I find it very, very interesting. Do you grind your eggshells and sprinkle them in your garden? We do put the eggshells in the garden. Yes, we do that, and so that's a good thing. Actually, there's some shells sitting on top right now in one of the beds. Oh, I got to tell you guys this too. I ran into today. I was actually at Tractor Supply twice today. So this earlier today, I went. I wanted to get more feed for my pigs. They're not really chickens. They're not baby chickens. They're baby pigs. So I wanted to get more feed for them. So I got that, and so then I came back and then I said to Becky that there was things available there that I wanted to get. So we ended up going back and watch tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video, and I explained some things as well in that video. I show you what we got, and I explain why I got them and my thought process behind it. And I think it's really important. So definitely, it's a video that you guys should definitely check out tomorrow. Okay, and that one's going to go up at 3 o'clock, but that video was done today. So because I wanted to share that with you because I think it's important. And just kind of, there's a process, there's a thought behind the madness, there's a thought process behind it. And, but has anyone gotten the flu vax? It's MIA. Actually, they're pushing both. I know here in New York, they're pushing both. They want you to get both of them. So, yeah, that one hasn't gone away either. So they're still pushing that as well. Bought 12 baby chicks from Tractor Supply today. James Osborne. Very cool, man. That's very, very cool. Yeah, all together, the new chicks, I bought 16 originally from the first batch. One died. And then I went back and I bought 6 Rhode Island Reds, and one of them died. So right now I have 20 chicks. 5 of them I know are females. The other batch, I don't know which ones are males or which ones are females. Once I'm able to figure that out, the males are going to be gone. I'm not even playing around. I'm not raising them up. I'm just going to get rid of them because I don't want more males. I have the 2 males. That's plenty. Introduce new hens into the flock once they get a little bit bigger and they can defend themselves and that they'll be okay. That'll be great. So I'm hoping, as I told you guys, of the 15, I hope at least 10 of them are females. That's my hope. If that's the case, I'll be adding 15 more hens to the flock, and then I'm good. Then I'm good. And when they start laying, oh my God, the number of eggs I'll have then, then it won't be, 9, 10, 11, 12 eggs. It'll be like, how many eggs you got today? 20, 30, So yeah, but that'll be fun. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But NYT says ship is still stuck. Update as of 35 minutes ago. Yeah, I mean, I saw that earlier today. I watched what they were saying. They said if they can't get it unstuck, like I said, that they may have to start unloading it, which could take weeks. Walmart has positioned itself as the biggest supporter of the vaccine pass. Of course they are. Of course they are. There is a. Do you want some ducks? No. No ducks. Ducks crap everywhere. Don't want it. Actually, if I was going to get any other ones, I would get geese. Geese are mean. They are mean. And I'll tell you what, geese will kick the dogs' butts. So they don't play. And they'll guard the chickens. They would absolutely guard the chickens. So, but no, I've definitely thought about getting a couple of geese. Geese are actually pretty cool. Oh my God, I have a story for you. I was probably 8 years old. We were on the farm, and I'm collecting eggs, and there was the goose egg, and their eggs are huge. They're so cool. So I grabbed this goose egg. Man, I got chased, and I'm gonna tell you what. When you are 8, 9 years old, you're not really big, and when the goose is as big as you are, and it's wide, and it's coming, and it's pissed, and then it kicks its wings out. Oh my God. Oh, that's yeah. Not fun. Not fun at all. But yeah, they can be very, very mean. Yeah, guineas are awesome. I've heard people say a lot about that about guinea. Guinea hens are awesome. And they're like a good watch bird too. They like let you know anything's coming as well. Geese scare the crap out of my horses. Oh my God, that is so funny. That is funny. I'd go for a goat or 2 and some meat rabbits, maybe quail. I do plan on getting goats. That is definitely on the agenda. There's other things that have to be squared away first, obviously. But that, you know, I'm trying to figure out how do I say this? You know, I don't make predictions. I don't say, oh, this is going to happen within this time frame, or this is going to happen within that time frame. I don't like where things are headed. I have a lot of concerns, and so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put things together, things that I'm looking long term. And again, tomorrow's video, pay attention if you want to see, because it's kind of, that all ties into that. Okay. Everything is done for an absolute purpose. It's done for a reason. And so I have a thought process of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, you know, what I'm looking forward to, what I'm trying to accomplish. All right. So there's definitely, you know, there's a thought process behind the madness, if you will. But I have a lot of concerns moving forward. I don't know how much time we got, guys. I really don't. But I know that I have a amount of concerns with the way things are going. Uh, we could be in a war. You know, we could. You look at, okay. Here's a good example. Just how things will change like that. All right. Let's talk about Tennessee for a second. At the airport in Nashville, they had 7 inches of rain in a 24-hour period. Flash flooding all over. I think like 6 people died from the flash flooding. Think about how quickly your life changes in a situation like that. Okay. It can change in a heartbeat. Whatever area of the country, whatever area of the world you live in, you're going to have certain events in your area that are constantly happening, right? Be it flooding. If you live in a flood zone, there's that possibility that you're going to have flooding. Most likely in your lifetime, you will deal with flooding of some sort, okay? If you are in Tornado Alley, you are going to most likely deal with tornadoes at some point. If you live along the coast, in the Gulf, the chances of dealing with a hurricane in your lifetime, very, very high, okay? So wherever you are, and like up here in the Northeast, you know, we get blizzards. They happen, all right? That's one of the main things that we get up here is that real, and like, you know, and then winter lasts forever, you know. Ask the Canadians. The Canadians will tell you. I mean, it's even worse up there. So, you know, you have to prepare for what is the most probable thing that could happen in your area. Because I want you guys to remember something. All right. And I think this is important. And I don't think a lot of people really think about this. If SHTF happens tomorrow, let's say SHTF happens tomorrow, and we're going to use my favorite scenario. We'll use my favorite scenario, a grid down situation. Grid's gone down, not coming back up, not going to happen. Now, those natural disasters are still going to continue to take place. The only difference would be nobody's coming to the rescue. So roads are going to get washed out with flooding. You're going to have homes destroyed with flooding, but no one's coming to save the day. When you have a blizzard up here in the Northeast, nobody's plowing the roads out. So you're homebound until that snow melts, which could be months. Okay. That's a reality. And I think people don't think about those things. We prepare for whatever is going to happen. When SHTF happens, you better be ready, because that is the end of the help coming. So the other natural disasters, the landslides, the fires, and think about this. Think about those forest fires with nobody fighting those fires. Now you're on your own. You got your property in California. Let's say you're up in the hills someplace. If you don't have some kind of fire break around your property, or you haven't prepared to deal with, maybe hosing down your house and having a large water tank available to you and stuff like that, there's going to be issues. Okay. So think about that. Think about that. When SHTF happens, the natural disasters are going to continue, but there's going to be no help coming. There's going to be no rescue. There's going to be no saving the day. I think they did over 1,000 rescues with that flooding down in Tennessee. How many more people would have died if they hadn't had those people there in place to save those people? Think about that. And think about when you're out there, driving in that kind of weather, when they tell you it's going to be bad, don't do it. Don't go out, and you do it anyway because it doesn't affect you. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay. Something to think about. You're taking your life into your hands. You're taking your life into your hands now. In a post event, it could be the end of your life. Very simple. Very, very simple. Guys, we're at 1260 in the chat. We're at 665 on the thumbs up. If you have not shot a thumbs up yet, I'm going to ask you to do that to show support for the channel, and I do appreciate that ahead of time. Hold on a second. Timothy says, do you think we will come to, hold on a second. Do you think we will come to Taiwan's aid if need be? Yes, I do think we'll come to their aid, which would absolutely put us in a war. Absolutely would put us in a war. Because I'm going to tell you right now, at some point, China's going to take Taiwan. And when they do, we're going to try to stop them. And it's going to be ugly, and it's not going to be fun, and it's going to change the whole everything. It'll change everything, especially if there's some kind of a nuclear exchange. Very, very bad. Really, really bad. So again, back to what I was saying. If you shoot a thumbs up to show support for the channel, I do appreciate it. Also, again, it really does help with the algorithms. So the more interaction that we have, the better it is for the channel. So I thank you for that reason as well. Also, I like to see a lot of thumbs up is the third reason. So thank you for that as well. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon to get all notifications as well. And thank you for doing that ahead of time. So anyway, but again, people need to be ready. We need to prepare to take care of the people that we love and that we care about, and also for strangers if you want to help strangers as well, okay? But I'm telling you right now, when SHTF happens, which it will, it's not a matter of if, maybe. We just don't know what the event is going to be yet, okay? But when it does happen, natural disasters are going to continue. Things are going to continue to happen. There's going to be sickness. People are going to die. People are going to die from stupidity. They're going to make dumb mistakes. They're going to take stupid chances. None of that's going to stop, but there's not going to be anybody there to rescue anybody anymore on your own. So you better be prepared and ready to deal with that. And you also better be ready to be prepared to deal with the type of people that are going to come out of the woodwork when there's no rule of law anymore, because they're out there too, and they're just waiting, and they're licking their chops, and they can't wait. They can't wait. And they may disguise themselves as law enforcement officers. They may disguise themselves as firefighters or the military to trick you. Watch. Be careful. Don't trust anybody in that type of a situation. You better be really, really, really careful. So, is your left eye okay? It looks droopy. Droopy. I don't know. It doesn't. I'm looking at it. It looks okay. I'm tired. Maybe that's something to do with it. I'm tired. I was up early, unfortunately, and I didn't really get a good nap before the stream, so that could be part of it. Maybe I got brain damage. I don't know. I probably do anyway. So anyway, real quick, I know we're going to run over because it's already 16 minutes after, and we haven't even done We Are Legion yet, which we're going to do shortly. But I do want to mention a couple channels first before we go forward, okay? Alaskan Prepper. Good channel. Pay attention to him. Obviously, Bizarizajizza just came out with another episode of his stream about this EMP event, so definitely check him out as well. A lot of it too, guys, this light, when it shines in my eye for the whole time, I don't know, it doesn't feel good. So maybe that's part of why that happens with that. We ended up, grumpy old man, we ended up with 10 eggs today is what we had. Our egg count was 10 today. Also, guys, my buddy up in Canada, Ickycan, Ickycan, show him some support as well. Really good channel, really good guy. He's doing some really cool stuff up there. JJ just put up Bizarizajizza's channel. Let's go over there. Let's give him some support. He's got his old series that he did. Listen to that one first. Go through that whole series and then start listening to his new series. Really, really cool. North Shore Preparedness just put up Alaskan Prepper. If you guys could put up Ickycan as well for me, I would appreciate that. Obviously, Marfugal News. Love Marf. He's been dealing with some health issues, so let's show him some support too. Again, let him know that you got sent over by Prepper Nurse One. I do appreciate you doing that. Wrangle Star, love his channel. I'll be honest with you. I think he's got Sean James, Myself Reliance up in Canada, just an absolutely fantastic channel as well. Again, go up and show him some support. Again, again, and a lot of these guys don't know that I'm giving them shout outs, just so you know. Angry Prepper's another one. I love the Angry Prepper down in New York City. Great guy. Very, very intelligent. And again, you should definitely listen to different people, pay attention to different channels, try to get as much information as you can. And I'm just giving you a few examples, guys. There's so many good channels out there, and that we should be supporting. Doug and Stacy's another good channel. Okay. Let's see. Southern Prepper 1 is another one that just pops into mind as well, off the top of my head. And there's a ton more. There's a ton of channels, but let's support the community. And again, go to those channels, tell them Prepper Nurse 1 sent you. Like I said, I've never talked to Southern Prepper 1, so him and I've never had a conversation, but I like what he's doing. Very, very intelligent as well. Gives a lot of really good advice, and he sees a handwriting on a wall as well. So pay attention to those people. So anyway, let's do We Are Legion really quickly. We are Legion because we are many. We are a huge family, all over the country, all over the world. Where is everybody from tonight? So let's do that real quick. And again, let's get them thumbs up. Let's get that up over 800 if we can, guys. So if you haven't shot a thumbs up yet, let's see if we can get that up there. Let's see. We have London. Just waiting for everyone. Okay, we have Maryland, Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, Beech Grove, Indiana, Kansas, Eastern North Carolina, Eastern Kentucky. Let's see. Afton, New York, New Zealand, Buffalo, New York, Hudson, Florida. Let's see. England and the UK. We have Norway in the house. Very nice. Arkansas, Cape Cod, West Virginia, Sioux City, Iowa, Colorado, Nova Scotia. Very nice. Endicott, New York. Missouri. They're going very, very fast, guys, just so you know, too. We have Mexico, Colorado, New Mexico, Tennessee, Texas, Australia. Very nice. Wilmington, North Carolina, Troy, North Carolina, Vegas, baby. Yeah, I love Vegas. Southwest Florida, Northern Pennsylvania, North Carolina, San Antonio, Texas, Franklin, Tennessee. We have New Jersey, California, Salem, Ohio, Chicago, Illinois, Nowhere, Oklahoma, still one of my favorite names, Minnesota, Central Texas, Gig Harbor, Washington, let's see, Nevada, Columbus, Ohio, Halifax, Virginia, Southwest Oregon, south of Syracuse, Argentina, that's pretty cool, the Big Island of Hawaii, very nice, Victoria, Texas, New Mexico, South Carolina, upstate South Carolina, Argentina, very cool, Los Angeles, Chicago, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Crook County, Illinois, Central Pennsylvania, Virginia, Angola, Indiana, Georgia, we have Alabama there, Southern Kentucky, Piedmont, Alabama, Scotland, very nice, Ontario, Canada, Central, let's see what happened there. We have Nebraska, Southwest Georgia, near you in New York, Thomas said. Okay, very cool. Roseville, North Carolina, Vancouver, British Columbia, Washington, Maine, I think that is. I'm not sure. We have Ohio, Central Pennsylvania. Again, guys, all over the world, all over the country, a huge network of people. We organize, we get together. There's no stopping us. There really isn't. We can do anything that we want to do. We can accomplish anything that we want to accomplish. So, moving forward, I want to thank my moderators for doing a fantastic job keeping the chat clean. I do appreciate that. We have Cape Canaveral in Florida. Hadn't seen that one before. Cincinnati, Ohio, Germany, very cool. Union City, Pennsylvania. Fabulous Las Vegas. Altoona, Pennsylvania. We have Connecticut. The armpit of New England. Oh my God, that's funny. Kentucky again. Salem, Oregon. So anyway, moderators, thank you guys for being here, keeping the chat clean. You guys are the best. I appreciate you. You have no idea how much. I really do. Also, again, remember, guys, we are all in this together. the human race. And as soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much better shape. We got to stop letting them manipulate us with religion and race. It is a big game, and they're screwing us constantly with that, and that's not a good thing. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. And last but not least, STD. And again, when we hit 100,000 subscribers this year, okay, which is going to happen, hopefully sooner rather than later, I will have STD tattooed on my body. So, but we got to hit 100K first, and then I will put STD on my body. All right, so that'll be fun. I haven't sure where I'm going to do it yet, but I may, and if I do it, I'll do it on video. I'll ask the tattoo artist if I can record them doing it, and we'll go from there. So that'll be pretty cool. So anyway, also, you know, step thing in day, one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching any goals that you set is you. Nobody else can stop you. If you stay positive, yeah, tramp stamp. I don't think so. No. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Or I'll put it on my butt. I'll have him put it on my butt. No, I'm like, so when I wear the thong, you'll see it better. The Speedo, I should say. Speedo thong. That's a scary thought. Very, very scary thought. So anyway, again, you know, just stay focused. Continue to prep. Continue to get ready. Think of your families. You just never know. I mean, stuff is getting so crazy and out of control. And the control that they're trying to exert on us, and we're letting it happen. We need to stop. We need to say, no, that's enough. We don't need permission to do what we want to do in this country. And it's getting to that point. And I want you guys to really think about that, okay? So anyway, I will see you all later. Have a great night. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.